And today I'm going to be presenting and demonstrating on a couple different images my new AI Paradise Prism collection. This is my absolute favorite collection so far, and I can't wait to show you. So without further ado, I am going to run Sunset Whisper on this first image here. And after I allow that to play, I'm going to then demonstrate what it would look like with finishing off the images with my dodge and burn magic. Although I would be completely satisfied with brightening her face a tad and just using this one-click preset on the image, I just want to show you how to take it to the next level. So I am really happy with the colors and everything. Looks really good. I'm just going to go ahead and flatten. And then I'm going to run my Lindsay Lee Dodge and Burn. I did change it to Dodge and Burn Magic, but in my panel, it's just Dodge and Burn. So there's a quick pop-up with directions on telling you what you can do. So the reason why I've integrated this black and white filter is because it shows you exactly where the highlights and where the shadows are in the image. And it's kind of like a nice little guide so you can dodge where the highlights are and burn where the shadows are. Since I've been doing this for so long, I actually prefer not to have that filter on, so I'm just going to hit delete. And you would delete it when you're finished anyways, but some really like to use it because it really is helpful. I'm going to make sure I have a white soft brush. You're going to click here and make sure your brush hardness is at 0. I like to turn my opacity up to about 13%. And then, of course, you can lower it or increase or decrease how you like. So the face is a little bit dark, so I'm just going to start by brightening with my dodge tool in areas that are too dark. Around the eyes where the shadows tend to fall. And then probably lower my opacity even more to kind of just brighten up kind of all around, and then I can do more detailed work. Because this is a demonstration video, I'm not going to spend a ton of time dodging and burning, but I do want to show you the incredible difference that it makes. Remember, the more time that you spend doing this, the better results that you will have. You can turn it up, and I'm going to zoom up into the eyes. You could either just have a really subtle difference. When I lift up darker eyes, I do lift up the opacity quite a bit. When I'm working on the skin, though, I want to be very, very, very gentle. So now I'm going to move it way back down. So as I said, the more gentle you are, the more time you take, the better your results will be. Okay, and I'm just going to turn it down a little. It's a little dark in this corner. And then I'm going to go into my burn, and I'm going to leave the opacity. When I'm burning, I really just like to just be really, really gentle. It almost gives your image, when you dodge and burn, it just pops it right off the page. You can go over freckles, bring out those shadows. I usually go around the edge of the face. And I'm going to back up here. And then I'm just going to grab my dodge. Okay, and then maybe here, just dodging a little bit more. Sometimes I like to pull, I like to go a little further away, and then I zoom in and kind of going back and forth. I'm going to lower it even more and just kind of blend in a little. There we go. A little bit of. Okay, so I'm going to turn this on and off so you can see what difference this has made. It makes a tremendous, Incredible difference. Now I'm going to back up a little bit. Big difference. I just love the way this looks now. You could also, if you wanted to brighten up the clothing a bit more, you don't have to be as gentle when you're working with the clothing, but you can just bring out those beautiful details of the clothing as well. All right, let's go on to a different image, something with greens. Now, this image is very dull, even though we shot it in this beautiful scenery and the exposure was pretty good. There was nothing as a photographer that could have made it better other than adding a reflector underneath or if you used any type of lighting. But it's really kind of dull and lackluster. So I'm going to go up to Filter and I'm going to edit this in Camera Raw. Also, these presets work in Lightroom Classic. Okay, so the one I decided to use on this one is called Chroma Film Glow. This is one of my, I'm using my top three, actually I have a lot of favorites, but this one I just really, really love the way that it makes the colors. I'm just really in love with this. Okay, so now that it's complete, just takes a couple seconds, I'm gonna hit OK. And just like the other image, it looks good just with the preset on it. But to take it another step, I really like to use the Dodge and Burn. So before and after, such an incredible difference. I'm just gonna flatten it. And this time I'm gonna Dodge and Burn pretty fast, just so that I can demonstrate more of these presets for you. I think you get the idea of how the Dodge and Burn works, but I just want to show you with these presets how it will look once it's done. Often I will kind of like brighten in the eye area over here because the shadows tend to fall, and underneath the nose as well. If you are new at dodging and burning, I really recommend starting off with a lighter touch, meaning like bring your opacity down even to 8% when you're dodging and burning, and you can gradually build on that until you kind of get used to your brush and all that good stuff. So like I said, I'm just doing this pretty quick so that I can kind of click on and off and show you. And just to let you guys know, there's many ways to dodge and burn. I've created presets out of them because I have a very specific way that I like to brighten and shadow. From just so much practice, a lot of ways that I've learned to dodge and burn will actually, like the burn will make it look kind of gray. And I didn't like that. So when I created these, I created the way I like to dodge and burn. All easy in one preset, so you don't have to bring up multiple layers and do that step by step. That's why I like having them as an action, because it just makes it so much easier. And then I might finish it off by kind of brightening a couple little, maybe lips, tip of the nose. The preset already brightens the whites in the eyes. I like her dark eyes, so I'll leave that how it is. When I'm working on the hair or clothing, you can just bring that opacity up a little bit more. Dodging and burning really works nice on clothing and leaves, the background. Okay, so turning this feature on and off, you can see what a beautiful difference. Obviously, I would clean up the skin more, but you get the idea. Now I'm going to show you a different image, totally different from those images. Lighting is different. I wanted to create a preset that was subtle, but effective. So this next one is another one of my, I guess I say my favorites. I say that about all of them, but I really like I like a lot of these presets. It took me a pretty long time to create them, and I'm really, really excited about these. Okay, so look at that. When I bring it back into Photoshop, you'll be able to see a better difference. All right, look at that. The skin is so much cleaner. All the blown out highlights are gone. The sky is enhanced. The warm tones are gorgeous. And the coloring of her clothes is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and flatten. And I will quickly show you how I would dodge and burn this image for it to be complete. I love how the dodge looks on the clothing and the burn. And of course, I love dodging and burning skin because it just gives it that really professional next step to really bringing out people's features. I really want to I want to demonstrate and then I can just okay. All right, so turning that feature on and off. And I see where the dodge, I kind of just spilled over the edge right there, just masking that off. There we go. All right, and so that's without the on and off, dodge and burn, and with the cotton candy. And I have a preset, let's see, the sun-kissed film is really beautiful. Let me see, I'm gonna show you, let's see, the soft ocean breeze. And then let me see, where's the before and the sun-kissed film. I won't dodge and burn on those. I just want to show you. So I'm going to hit Command J or Control J on a PC to create another layer. And I'm going to just show you. I have a really delicate one that I thought for beach sessions would be really nice to have. It's called Soft Beach Breeze. And it's just really nice, really, really gentle. And then I'm just going to hit OK. And I'll turn it on and off once we get into Photoshop so you can see the difference. Like I said, really subtle, but really beautiful. So off and on. Just very, very nice. And then this one, I'm going to hit Command J. And then I'm going to bring this up so we can run another preset. Just wanted to give a really good demo. Okay, I'm going to go over to my presets. And this one we use, I've renamed some of my presets as I made them. So we can kind of also just kind of, I really love the chroma film on it. But I believe it was I love this is the Nora. Yeah, it looks like, and then the Sherbert film grain. Just want to show you kind of different, let's see the chromatic film. That's the one. And I'm going to hit OK. Previously, I named it Sunkissed Film. Like, this doesn't sound very interesting. So there you can see how it really, do you see how it made the skin such a beautiful warmth, and it enhanced the eyes and how lush the greens look now? So there are a few of my top favorite presets from this new collection, also demonstrating how the dodge and burn works. Just to let you guys know, when you purchase any of my presets and you add on the dodge and burn, you can use the coupon code, which you will see online there, to save 30% off those actions. So it's called Bundle 30. You'll use that code and you'll instantly get 30% off if you wanted to add in the dodge and burn magic actions. The dodge and burn can only be used in Photoshop. All of the other presets can be used in Adobe Camera Raw, and they can also be used in Lightroom Classic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and have a great day.